Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and this morning I'm currently at John's house from Creek Fishing Adventures. Stayed here last night. I'm getting ready to go on an almost week-long adventure with him through Middle Tennessee, going after some smallmouth. I live down in Georgia, and I love that we have shoal bass down there, but because of that and because of the Alabama spotted bass, we have like no smallmouth, so I've been super excited about this trip. And it's currently Sunday. The plan is to fish Monday through Friday, 5 different rivers. So we're doing 5 rivers in 5 days. It is Sunday morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over towards Middle Tennessee and probably fish somewhere on the way. So I might end up doing 6 rivers in 6 days. If I'm not too tired, maybe I'll do 7 and 7. I don't know, we'll see, but I think this week is gonna be awesome. We're gonna be hopefully on a lot of smallmouth and have a really good time. So make sure to stay tuned. Well, the trip is already off to an unpredictable start. The first creek that I had marked on the way to the campsite tonight that I was thinking about fishing had a fire and rescue boat. It came like flying in. This guy had to move his truck out of the way. So I think the plan now is just to go straight to the campsite, which is on a river that we're planning on fishing, the Buffalo River. I might fish a little today, hopefully catch some fish. All right, y'all, I made it to the campsite, which is right on the river here. Man, that river is so clear. We don't really have stuff like that in Georgia. We got some clear rivers, but not quite like that. So I'm excited. Got the tent set up. Now I'm gonna go head down to the river and get to some fishing. Now it sounds like John and I are probably gonna fish this river tomorrow. So I'll get to fish it 2 days in a row, which will be pretty cool. All right, I'm on the water now. Just talked to a fisherman. Sounds like you didn't get anything on topwater today, but he caught a bunch on the Helgermite. So I figured the Helgermite would work. Topwater can be hit or miss. I'm still gonna try it just to see, because I would really like to catch something on topwater. I may just leave my kayak right here and do a little wading. All right, it looks like we finally got a decent little bend in the river that maybe creates some water that hopefully is a little deeper and not quite as fast. Oh yeah, some of that water up there, this whole bank looks pretty solid. Oh, there's fish. Man, I said it looked good. Is it a smallie? Yep, little smallie. There we go. I mean, this spot looks way better than everywhere else I've fished. The river was just real narrow for a while with just like a ton of current. I needed like some sort of bend with some deeper water. That's what we got right here. So nothing big, maybe like a little 10-inch smallie. But that is my first fish on the bluegrass bug, designed by John. Pretty cool little Helgermite type lure. And that's my first smallie of the trip. Hopefully the first of many. All right, thanks for biting, buddy. Ooh. All right, I caught a fish on the bluegrass bug, and I don't really have the best jig head for it with me. I think they work better with the Z-Man jig head. John gave me one yesterday, but I think it's in my truck. So I've also been wanting to try these Berkley MaxScent Flatworms, so I might throw one of these on the jig head I have, see if I can get something on this. Finally. I've had so many hits over here and I keep missing them. Finally hooked one. It's actually going to take long at all on that flatworm. I wanted to try these out. They're kind of expensive, honestly. I think it was roughly $10 for an 8-pack of these worms. But hey, it worked. Caught a little smallie pretty fast. Maybe a 12-incher. Slight upgrade from the last one. But that didn't take long on that Berkley MaxScent Flatworm. I've heard these are really good for smallmouth. I think a lot of people fish them on lakes on a drop shot, but it looks pretty good on a little jig head like that. All right, now let this one go. Seems like there's got to be more fish in this deep hole right here. Oh my gosh, there's a fish chasing it up. I think it's a smallie. That's weird. They're going, oh my gosh. My line broke. I actually saw their, oh, did my knot come undone? I think one hit it when I was reeling it in that time. Dang it, dude, I've already lost 2 of these jig heads and 2 of those flatworms that are not cheap. Oh, that's fish. Oh, didn't get the best hook set. Oh my gosh, he seems decent. Right, he's not that big, but it's not bad. Ooh, he's a good smallie. Dude, it's pretty good on this flatworm. Oh, it's actually really good, dude. It's not a giant, I can't really tell. Ooh, biggest by far. Dude, it's a good fish. Let's go. Oh man, glad I retied. I've been sitting right here. I just had that one come off. Tied on another flatworm, even though I've already lost a couple of them. And, ooh, that's actually a solid smallmouth. Probably the biggest one I've caught in a long time. Dude, no giant, but probably like a 16-incher. Oh, they must have those, what are those called? Not leeches, it's like those things that attach on a fish. I forget what they're called, but those must be in this river. But man, dude, another nice one on the flatworm. Really the first nice one, but another one on the flatworm. And he's pinned really good. I kind of like this. It really, you can drop it down in the current. You can fish it up next to a tree, kind of like I just was. And there we go. Our first nice smallmouth of the trip. Nothing huge. I'm sure there's much bigger in here, but really awesome fish to catch. All right, looks like he'll go 16 1/4, almost 16 1/2, so not a bad fish to start. All right, thanks for biting, buddy. First nice smallie of the trip. Hopefully many more to come. Man, he's running right at me. I don't think I really got the best hook set on. Dude, I'm just sitting in the same spot. That was my first cast on the other side of the river, and he flung my freaking flatworm off. Honestly, might just use some like trick worms cut down or something. The flatworms, I mean, they're working, but if I keep losing too many of them, I want to save some of them for later. Man, feisty little smallie. Probably like a little 10-incher right there, maybe 11-incher. So 3 small ones, 1 nice one so far. But yeah, that was only a few minutes after that nice one. Oh, there we go. On top water. It's tiny. It is tiny. Little rock bass. Wow. I mean, for a rock bass, it's not very little, but man, got something to hit the chop though. I switched back to it. I mean, this whole area is like really shaded, but that is kind of wild. A big old rock bass on the Chapo 120. Well, that gives me a little confidence. I mean, the sun's kind of that way now. There's a lot of shade. Maybe that means I'll get some more on top water, but it is a rock bass and not a smallie, so I don't know. This might have just been kind of a random catch, but we'll see. Kind of a beat up little rock bass there, but it's a fun little catch. Never, hardly ever do I catch rock bass. They just don't, they're not in the areas that I fish. might be a rock bass. Oh, is it a smallie? Okay, it is a smallie. He was pecking at it. I could tell it wasn't big. Fat little guy. They're liking this flatworm, that's for sure. Maybe should have brought more than one pack with me, but if they'll eat this flatworm, I'm sure they'll eat like a trick worm too, or like a zoom finesse worm. But the Berkley MaxScent does have some really good scent, so I think that does make it work a little bit better. So I'll use these when I have them. Looks like I'm probably gonna run out because this is already my 4th worm. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I still have him. Oh, I do. He went flying out of the water. Tiny one. Goodness. There's this nice rock wall right here. I'm about to turn around because I don't want to get back too late. If I'm fishing so many days in a row, I probably need to try not to fish till dark just to save some energy, but there's a tiny little smallmouth. Oh my gosh, another little one. I don't know, that first spot I started at today seemed a lot better than most of the water I've covered since then. So I've just had a handful of little guys like that. Well, I'm headed back, just lost another flatworm, the one that was on my hook, so I'm gonna put these up for now. I only have 3 left. They do work well, but they don't seem to be very durable. I might try this bellow stick. Looks kind of similar. Probably got a lot of scent, kind of like the MaxScent. Yeah, ooh, pretty stinky there. Looks like it'd be pretty good. Is that a fish? There's a fish. Man, seems pretty good. Oh yeah. Okay, not a giant, but not bad. Is it a rock bass? Oh my gosh. Dude, that's a giant rock bass actually. It's funny, it's like, you know, smallmouth get way bigger than rock bass, so. A smallmouth this size wouldn't be anything too big, but that's actually a nice size rock bass. Maybe close to 10 inches. Chill. All right, I think it was about 10 inches. I don't know if that's big enough to get a little award thing, but if it is, it's too bad because he flopped off. Yeah, this is a kind of weird looking lure, but like weird in a good way. It has a lot of action. All right, well, I'm almost back to the campsite. Probably got a little under an hour till dark, so I'm gonna try to unload my stuff, get some food in me, go to bed, and then get ready to do this 5 more days in a row. 100 inches. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't, I caught 9. I caught like a 16 and a quarter and a bunch of small ones, so. No, one rock bass on the chopo, everything else is on like a bottom lure.
8 rock bass off the bank right here.
What the heck? All right, I'm off the water now. I copied John, got the same exact tent that he got. And before it gets dark, I'm gonna try to cook some dinner here. I've been eating these freeze-dried meals recently on fishing trips when I'm camping. Haven't tried this chicken pesto one yet. The chicken Alfredo one I had was amazing from the same brand, so I'm gonna do a taste test and see how I like this one.
Did you fish on the way up?
Some, yeah. For a little ways there, it's kind of like skinny and fast. Well, I got a new stove, and basically with these freeze-dried meals, you just put boiling water into here, and it's just 2/3 a cup of boiling water. For this one, it took like 2 seconds for it to start boiling. Wait, are you thinking we're gonna stay here more than one night, or?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, where else are we gonna go?
That's what I was thinking, but that guy was like, your friend made it sound like you're only gonna stay one night, so I was like.
I told him we might stay 2. I told him we might stay 1, might stay 2.
Might say 3, might say 4, I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, time for a taste test. See how this is compared to the chicken Alfredo. That's what it looks like. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Oh my gosh, yeah. This might be my new go-to meal for camping, but oop, just shifted the camera a little bit. Today was a successful day. Kind of just like a little bit of a teaser for the rest of the week. The next 5 days, we're fishing 5 different rivers, including the one I fished today. And it's gonna be an adventure. I think we're gonna catch a lot of fish. I don't know what we're gonna catch them on, but you have to wait and see.